Hello everyone. I am back with another makeup tutorial for you guys, and it's going to be on this look. If you would like to see how I did this look, then stay tuned. Okay, so far I have primed my eye with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. As a base, I use the MAC Paint Pot in Groundwork. It's just a soft brown shade. And I applied tape this time because I wanted to get like a straight edge without, doing all the extra cleanup and all that kind of stuff. And for shadow, I used some NICKA high definition shadows. And I just got this at my local mall. They were like $1.99 at one of the stores in there. And they don't have names on them. So I'm just going to give you the number. And this one is 3025. And it is a pretty like reddish purple shade. The next one is like I would say this is a coral. It's a pretty coral shade. I know that one's picking up. It's not picking up that well. But this one is number 3004. The next one I'm going to be using is also purple. I don't know if it's going to show. But this one is 3040. And I'm going to be using a gold color. And this one is 3028. Looks like this. And, excuse me, I'm going to grab the first color that I showed you and just get a fluffy brush. And I'm going to apply that on the outer corner. And I'm going to bring it in. Okay, so that's good for now. So next I'm going to grab the coral shade. And I'm going to apply that pretty much in the middle of the eye. Next I'm going to grab the fluffy brush again and just apply some more of the first color that I put down and just blend these two colors together. Okay, so next I'm going to grab the gold. I'm going to apply that in the inner corner. And I'm going to go back and get the first color, that reddish purple shade, and just blend. And I'm going to wipe off this fluffy brush and apply some of that coral shade again. And I'm going to grab a different fluffy brush and go back into the gold. And this time I'm going to drag it up slightly to the brow bone. And blend it over into the coral a little bit. Okay, so next I'm going to grab this Absolute palette, the Perfect 22. And there's an orange shade in here. I'm going to turn it upside down. But this shade right here is what I'm going to grab. And it's kind of like an iridescent. It's hard to describe this color. But, excuse me, I'm going to place that on top of the coral shade. I'm going to wipe that brush off and grab some more of the coral again and just blend this top part. And next I'm going to grab this darker purple and I'm going to put that towards the outer portion of the eye and just darken it up. Actually, I'm going to switch brushes and get a fluffier brush. I'm going to grab my 217 by MAC. Just swirl it in there and just darken this up. Excuse me. Okay, so next I'm going to grab a highlight color and I'm going to use this palette called Brand New Me by KLEANCOLOR. Looks like this. And I am going to use this champagne shade right here. I'm just going to grab a fluffy brush and do that. Okay, so it looks like I need to brighten up the yellow on this side. So I'm going to grab this Perfect 22 palette again. And I'm going to use this gold looking shade right here and this yellow, and I'm going to mix the two. And I'm just going to grab a small detail brush and just dip it in both of them and just brighten up this area. I'm not going to worry about blending it right now. I'm just going to go ahead and start working on the bottom lash line, and then I'll connect it and blend it. So right now I'm going to pull this tape off. And I have a little bit of stuff that I need to clean up. So I'm just going to grab a wipe and just dab it underneath the eye a little bit. Okay, so next I'm going to grab my concealer. And this is the MAC Studio Finish, and I am NW45. And I'm just going to apply it underneath my eye, and then I'm going to start working on the lower lash line. Excuse me, you guys. Okay, so next I'm going to grab this highlight crayon, and this is by NICKA, and this one is in Violet. Apply it. Excuse me. And I am going to line the lower lash line with it. I'm going to grab another mirror so I can see. Okay, so next I'm going to grab a pencil brush. And just mix a little bit of the yellow and the gold and just go back over this and blend. And it looks like I need to go back in with a little bit more of the coral. So I'm just going to grab the same fluffy brush and just blend it in this area. Okay, so next I'm going to grab this reddish purple shade. And I'm trying to find a small detail brush, and I'm just going to apply that in the middle. And then I'm going to get the coral, and I'm also going to apply that just to brighten it up a little bit. So that way it's like dark purple, and you know, it gets lighter and then to the lightest color. And I'm just going to touch up this side too. Okay, so next I'm going to line my waterline. I'm just going to use an e.l.f. I guess this is a eyeliner shadow stick. It has two different sides, and I'm just going to use the thinnest side. I'm just going to grab a mirror, and I'm going to just use it to line my lower lash line, or my waterline, I should say. Okay, so next I'm going to grab my liquid liner, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline Ultra Liner. And I'm just going to line the upper lash line. And I'm going to wing it out. Sorry for all the noise, you guys. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and go off camera and just straighten up both of the lines and apply mascara and set my foundation and all that stuff, and I will be back. Okay, you guys, I am back, and this is the finished look. I'm not sure if you guys can see it that well. But right now I'm just going to give you a run through the items that I used and clarify the names of the palettes that I also used. The first palette that I had used for highlight, this one's the Clean Color palette, and the actual name of this palette is called Dazzle Day. And it looks like this. The second palette was the Perfect 22 palette by Absolute. Looks like this. I'm just going to hold it upside down. And this one is called Renaissance. Okay, so next I'm going to move forward with the products I use for my face. I use the L'Oreal Hip, and this is Sable 822. For setting my foundation, I use the MAC Studio Fix, and I am NW45. For my second powder, I use the Black Radiance Pressed Powder in Warm Hazel. Excuse me. The blush that I use, well, bronzer, I should say, I use the COVERGIRL Queen Collection, and this is in Ebony Bronze, and I just use that for contouring. And for blush, I use this Clean Color blush, and this one's in Bloody Mary. It's not focusing, but excuse me, guys. For lips, I use this Ruby Kisses lipstick. The name and stuff is worn off, but I'll just show it to you guys up close. Hopefully you guys can see it, but it's called Lavender. It's a pretty purple. And for lip gloss, I use this LA Girl Platinum Collection, and this one is in Blazing Violet. It's a pretty purple. It pretty much matches this one, this lipstick, to a T. They're a perfect pair. For lip liner, I use this Jordana lip pencil, and this is in Coco. I don't know if that's going to show. And for my eyes, I use this Mega Protein Mascara by Wet n Wild. And lashes, I use the number 7s by Kiss. And that looks like that's it, you guys. I know this kind of looks similar to the glow video, but the colors in there are, you know, completely different. In that video, I use yellow, or like a yellow gold shade, bronze. I just mainly use bronze and stuff. And in this look, it is yellow, like a coral shade mixed with orange and purple. I know it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, I tried to do something a little bit different, but something that was very summery and fresh and look fabulous. And I hope you guys think so, and I hope you guys also try this look. And I will see you guys soon with another video, and take care. God bless.